Hello, welcome to a bit of a talk video. Recently, actually a few days ago, they closed what can you say, one of the biggest private servers for World of Warcraft. I have actually played on that server, but that was only just to see what it was like and to kind of see add-on support. So that is my only private World of Warcraft experience. While I'll be talking about this, I will be doing a bit of a gameplay. This topic has blown up. It's basically all the kind of internet weird things. It's fair use. It's Blizzard fighting the little guys, and it's also just the controversy of what private servers are in World of Warcraft nowadays, and why Blizzard don't just allow them. First, I will be talking a bit about well, is it fair to have private servers at all? I would say yes. Initially, when World of Warcraft launched, private servers also existed. That means that say back in World of Warcraft was still young, Burning Crusade and that kind of things. There was a lot of hype still going on, but a lot of people were still on the fence for trying World of Warcraft back in the early days, because subscription games back then were not the normal, and a lot of people started out playing World of Warcraft on private servers. So before they ever considered even doing the normal normal play, they would always just go for private servers, cause playing playing a game with a subscription was just not normal back then, and I think a lot of people started out playing World of Warcraft that way. So in a way, private servers actually helped World of Warcraft initially. Later on, that wasn't the case, I would say, but for the most part, early on, private servers were pretty damn good for Blizzard to get free advertisement and to make people want to keep playing the game. Nowadays, people, I would say, they only play private servers because they are like me, just want to see what is like going on, and is it really a good server? Is it worth it? Is it something I could be entertained with? I don't think that a lot of people play private servers for that reason, but that was my case at least. I also wanted to see how private server works for the weird things like add-on support. I wanted to see how add-ons works in vanilla WoW, and basically just how well scripted it is. I'm kind of interested in that side of the things. But yeah, the next thing I would then like to talk about is fair use. I believe that as long as they don't set out as a goal to make money, and it seems like these private servers, they don't make money at all. The specific server was gonna close down anyway due to payments, server payments they couldn't pay. That basically just says it all. I mean, those people are not there to make money. They are probably just, really hardcore fans of the early World of Warcraft days, and that is why they even make these, can you say, services. But yeah, I don't believe that World of Warcraft gets any real harm from that, as long as there is some fair use about it. Because nowadays, if you don't profit on an item that you post on the net, I don't think it's that bad to kind of advertise something, as long as you don't make a profit on it. And that's kind of the deal with these servers, it seems. So yeah, that way I do think that the fair use agreement has not been broken in some way, because they don't profit like certain other fair use aspects of the game. Like, say, if I took a video of some dude on YouTube and uploaded his content on my channel, and I would be monetizing that video, I would be making money on his work, on his behalf, without having asked him. That would be considered a breach of fair use, I would say. So that's a good example of fair use broken. Another thing is also the gray areas, streaming sites where they have advertisements running on the sites, and they don't give any of that profit to the creators of the whatever manga, anime, movies, whatever. There's abundance of sites where you can pretty much stream anything for free nowadays if you just know what to Google and look for. Um, that is definitely a breach of fair use, and that is also why I think that the private server is not too bad when you consider the other aspects of the game that private servers are. I mean, it seems like, from what we hear, the private servers never make a profit. It seems like it's it's basically yeah, you know, they might get donations and whatnot, but that's pretty much the logistic of it. It seems that way at least, and that is why I do think that the fair use is not completely broken. Another thing I also want to mention now here at the end, before the video gets too long, I want to mention that uh, private servers, again, they advertise for Blizzard initially, but that is not the case any longer. I do think that Blizzard have the right to protect their intellectual property, just like any other company, but they also have to kind of be careful about it, because I think, considering it was like 150,000 registered users on this server here, that it was closed by Blizzard, I think that what they gained from closing down the server, they might just, you know, they get more hate for it. They get more people who are just gonna be stubborn, opening new servers real fast. I don't think that Blizzard gain anything from closing these servers, unless you know, unless half a year more later they might fucking open Vanilla and Burning Crusade legit servers themselves, and now they just want to kind of stop the competition. I don't know. Of course they wouldn't do that. I can't believe they would ever change their mind about that. But yeah, I think I want to end it with that. Do you play on this specific server that was closed? Um, have you played on other vanilla realms or whatever? Do you enjoy that kind of content? I would love to know about your thoughts. In the description below, I also have a little MOC link for, what can you say, a huge thread that's kind of blown up with 150 pages in like a day. For the specific part of the, what can you say, forum, 150 pages is a lot, which just shows that a lot of people really care about this topic, and I think it's a good topic to talk about, because Blizzard obviously never wants to change their opinion about you know, opening their own servers. They want to have the game moving forward and then back, and that's their choice. But seeing so how much people care about these issues here with vanilla servers and whatnot, I think it's kind of an interesting discussion. And yeah, with this little awesome fight down, always love this model here. I think I will end the video with this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.